Mm-hmm.
All right, but seriously though, we are live now.
Are we?
Yeah, we're live.
Dude, I wasn't done looking at something.
I know. I'm sorry. You
No,
can look at porn after
I thought
the show.
well. Okay.
Do you know Jenna Jameson's like 50?
Whoa.
That's weird to think about.
I know.
We jacked off to her when we were kids.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Well,
That's messed up. Now she's old.
doing
Speaking
that.
of old,
I'm doing
I
that
saw-
now.
What?
What? Anyway,
Isn't
what's
she
up?
married to Tito Ortiz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who she was married to. I was trying to figure that out yesterday. I was like, she's married to somebody.
Yep, Tito.
Nice.
Almost positive it's Tito. I read his book in a day. It was pretty good.
Must be if you heard it in a day.
Also, speaking of old people, I saw the first Gerber baby ever. She's like 90.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's weird. She was holding up her baby picture, and I was like, hey, this is crazy.
Well, that's nice.
You know what else is crazy?
What's up?
Jimmy G getting his fucking contract. Holy shit. That contract is gigantic.
Hey, man, if you can't lose, you get paid.
Apparently.
Plus how good looking he is. You got to keep that around.
That's true. He's going to hit it big out
He
there.
gets the people going.
He's going to be on magazines.
Oh, for
He's going to be
sure.
on billboards.
Dude,
That is
smile,
so
you can
true.
go all the way.
How much is it per year?
I think it's like 27.5, I'm pretty sure.
Holy fuck.
I don't know
You can
if
go
that...
down there.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah.
been updated on Spot Track. But, yeah, I think 27.5. I know he's making the most yearly average of all time.
That's fucking ridiculous for a guy that's only started 5 games.
Oh, yeah. But if it makes everybody feel better.
You could say they like him.
Yeah. But if it makes everybody feel better, I'm sure by the end of the offseason, he won't be the highest paid player.
That is true.
I have a feeling that's going to belong to Mr. Kirk.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Kirk's agent is licking his chops.
Oh, hey.
He's looking at this Jimmy G contract like, come on.
Yes.
5 games.
Right? 5 games?
5 games.
Really?
That time where you only played 5 games, but you lost 0. 100 and how many? 74 million guaranteed. Fuck yeah.
Dude, on Spot Track's calculated market value for Jimmy Garoppolo, they were predicting he would make only $18 million a year.
Holy fuck. They were wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Not even close.
Off by 10.
Yeah.
10 mil
They did their best.
a year. That's insane. That's so much fucking money for somebody who's barely played. I don't get quarterback contracts, man. Shit's got to go down. The guy hasn't won anything.
Yeah. I mean, all you have to do is be an average to above average quarterback in this league, and you're going to get paid.
Yeah. We should join the NFL.
I mean, hell, backups get paid pretty freaking good, too.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, look at Mike Lennon. He's getting paid $18 million to be a backup.
Exactly. I mean, I could play better than Brett Hundley.
Let's not go that far.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Did you chew gum as good as him, though?
I don't know.
That annoys me, actually. I'm like, dude, I
How
think
much you choose gum?
yeah, it's like I think you're gonna like bite your tongue or something.
Yeah, it's like vigorous.
Like that's very dangerous. He's playing a dangerous game out there.
Who else do the 40... Well, who's going to be a free agent for the 49ers?
I am.
Because I'm hearing a lot of talk about them being pretty dang good next year.
I know they're gonna have a lot. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like a lot of money, even with the Jimmy G signing. I don't think.
Carradine, the defensive end.
He's a free agent?
Yeah, Gary Gillum.
Yeah,
right
I
tackle.
don't think they have any big
Eric
names.
Reed, their strong safety.
Eric Reed, Hyde, and Jimmy Ward looks like their bigger names.
Okay. Jimmy Ward, safety as well, right?
Yeah, I think he's like a mix safety, nickel, corner.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd say if they can, bring one of those two guys back, and then probably bring Eric Reed back.
Yeah, I'd like him
Yeah, Eric
better.
Reed is good.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing that he's going to walk. I hear he's going to test the market.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember where I heard that, but I heard it.
Well, most players would like to test the market.
Yeah.
But I think Carlos Hyde's probably gone.
Yeah.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Especially, I don't think they want to pay him calculated market value of 5.8 mil
They're
for
decent.
for an offense that doesn't really need a great running back.
Not only that, but they could. He's kind of older. He's not running
I'd
back
say
old.
he's like 25, 26.
He's
But
26.
they could get a younger guy
Thanks.
for less money that has more speed.
Mhm.
And Shanahan's got the type of system where any running back is going to be successful.
Yeah,
So I think if they get somebody more explosive, it might be better for them and save them a bunch of money.
I agree. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I don't. They don't have.
They got a pretty solid roster.
They got one of the greatest kickers of all time too, so that helps. Love you, Robbie.
He's okay.
All right, you know what, Fokker? I'm gonna just kidding. But yeah, and then what's their needs, Mason?
Yeah, Mason, what do they got?
Main needs is cornerback,
Cornerback. Yep.
edge rusher.
Okay.
Their main two. Otherwise, guard, wide receiver, running back, middle linebacker.
Oh man.
Wow.
See, when I hear the needs, it's just like for like what was them, a pass rusher? They've put a lot of draft capital in their D line. Solomon Thomas, DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead. So I don't know. I couldn't see them going too heavy in that. Corner, I could see them going after a corner in
Yeah.
the draft
I definitely
or
think
free
so.
agency.
Wide receiver that might fit there, just to throw it out there, Taylor Gabriel from Atlanta. He's a free agent this year. I can see them picking him up just as a depth guy.
And he knows the system already.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I honestly don't see them going after like deep and wide receiver either.
No.
Marquise
either.
Goodwin looked a lot better once Jimmy G came in. They look like
He
they have a
did.
slot receiver in Trent Taylor now, so that looks good. They have a solid tight end in George Kittle, I think is his name.
Who?
George Kittle from Iowa.
Yeah.
He was one of the fast tight ends in the draft.
There was a lot of fast
Yeah.
tight ends in the last draft. I loved it.
But yeah, I don't know. And then they're getting Pierre Garçon back. He was playing pretty good, so he got hurt. So, fuck, he's making money though.
Yeah, wide receiver I just
9
don't
mil.
see as a
9
huge
mil.
need. Maybe you sign Taylor Gabriel. Maybe you pick up a guy late in the draft. But overall, it just doesn't seem like something that they should invest a lot of capital into. Running back would be the only offensive position I would say
Yeah.
that they need to invest some money in. But free agency-wise, there's nobody out there that's really that great. Isaiah Crowell, but at that point, you might as well re-sign Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was San Fran, I would just worry about keep building that D because I think the offense is in good hands with Shanahan and Jimmy. So I'll say in free agency, if you can find, I don't even know what's out there in free agency for D.
You said a corner? They need a
Corner.
corner.
Corner,
The top corners are Tremaine Johnson, David Amerson, Prince Amukamara, Brent Grimes, and Jonathan Joseph.
if I was
And
them,
Darrell Revis.
because they have a lot of money, dude, I would go after Tremaine Johnson if I was
He's
them.
28, though.
I know, but you have a lot of money, and
Yeah.
and a lot of these guys they have on their roster are recently drafted. Plus, taking Jermaine Johnson away from the Rams too, that
Yeah.
helps. And then that way you just don't have to spend a high draft pick on a corner, and then you can try to draft, I don't know, Mika Fitzpatrick or Roquan Smith or Tremaine Edmonds to go with Reuben Foster. Boom.
Yeah. I mean, it
Your
wouldn't be.
defense is looking really pretty good there.
Which pick are they?
They are 9th or 10th. They got to flip a coin.
Oh. Okay. That's not the worst.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or, I mean, if anything they needed on offense was what? Offensive guard?
Yeah, guard. and
Maybe
then
Quentin
left
Nelson
tackle.
falls to him.
Doubt it.
You know? Never know, man.
Weirder shit has happened.
Yeah.
but I doubt
Remember the Laramie Tunsil?
Yeah.
Supposed to be top 3, top 5 pick. Fell all the way to Miami.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. That gas mask was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Tremaine Johnson makes sense. Otherwise, nobody really. Prince Amukamara jumped out, but he's not that good.
He's solid. He had a solid year in Chicago. He didn't give up many big plays.
And then if you're looking for a safety, they got Morgan Burnett.
If they bring back Eric Reed, I don't see Burnett as a fit. Yeah. I think Reed's a strong safety type.
Reggie Nelson.
I think Nelson needs to retire.
Ooh, Malcolm Butler is a free agent for corner.
No, yeah, that's right. That's right. That one might not be too bad.
Weed and women, man. Weed and women.
Weed and women. That's awesome.
Yeah, other than that, I really don't see anybody that is kind of tailor-made to be a slam dunk kind of free agent signing for them.
Yeah.
So I think they draft some guys.
Congratulations, Windows user.
I don't know why this is happening.
What did you do?
Winner of today's free
I was going to click on.
What did you win?
Yeah, what did we win?
I might win a PlayStation 4.
Oh, you should definitely click on that.
Keep clicking.
I clicked on the NFL thing on Smart Track to see if I could find the free agent page, and then boom, that popped up.
Oh, well, I mean, we want a free PS4.
We can cut that out, right?
No, we're definitely keeping your idiocy in here.
Idiocy? Well, that's a little harsh.
Kind of.
Oh, there we go. Now I found the 28.
This list is weird, though. It's just got players just stacked up with how much. I think it's sorted by how much they made last season. Yeah. Average annual value.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm looking at these players thinking they're placed in, like, who is the number one rated, like, market value. And I'm scrolling down the list, and Eric Reed's, like, way down there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's a weird list. Now I click something, so it's gonna take forever to fucking load.
If San Fran wanted to get another edge rusher, Ezekiel Ansah is available.
Do they run a 3-4?
Huh?
They run a 3-4.
They're 4-3.
They're 4-3 now?
Yeah, they switched to 4-3 once Lynch and Shanahan got there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why DeForest Buckner is a D-tacker now, and he looks really good.
So you're saying they're not going to pick up Dantari Poe?
Most likely not.
All right.
I don't know. I actually think Poe could play as a D-tacker in that 4-3.
Poe.
He's athletic as hell. And he's like 340 pounds, which is nice.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if Le'Veon Bell walks, they invest that money into Le'Veon Bell?
I mean, they definitely could.
I think they would definitely, if they don't try at least talking to him.
Yeah.
They'd be pretty dumb if they didn't try.
Yeah, I mean, they got the money, and Shanahan with Le'Veon Bell, that gets me all hot and bothered. That sounds like a dream come true.
That would be nice to watch.
All right, so let's say they pick up Tremaine Johnson. That seems like a solid move. So in the draft, who do you think they target? Offensive lineman? Maybe a running back late?
I'll say a running back probably between like maybe the between the third and fifth rounds, I'd say. Because I think you can find a solid running back in that. It's a pretty deep running back class again this year.
Sure.
And then I think in the first round, I'd say they would probably look at, I don't know, probably linebacker or offensive line. That's what I would think.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, do you think all the hype is worth it? Do you think all the hype is it's put in the right place?
I think you should be. I think you should be excited about San Francisco.
What's their record?
Their record?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're playing a tough division. I think.
Putting you on the spot. Or better question, won't put a number on it just yet. Wait till training camp. Do they make the playoffs next year?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think by the training camp they will have the second best roster in the division.
Mason, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they make it.
You think they make the playoffs for wild card or win the division?
Let's go with wild card.
I like it. I'm going with San Fran in the wild card too.
Well, as I'm thinking about it, if you have a quarterback that can't lose, you're probably winning the division. So
that's true. He is undefeated.
Who's got the most talented roster in the NFC West?
I would say probably the Rams.
Think so?
I think so. Maybe.
Yeah, Jeff Fisher built the shit out of that one.
Yeah, they did.
They did build the roster actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They just didn't know how to use it once they got the toys.
It's easy to say that they got the best roster, though, when you got Aaron Donald on your team and Todd Gurley.
Aaron
I mean,
Donald,
you
Todd
have the
Gurley.
offensive and defensive player of the year on your team. You're sitting pretty.
Yeah, definitely.
You got a quarterback that looked pretty good last year.
Do you think Jared Goff can repeat?
I think so. I remember telling you right before before the draft that I was warming up on Jared Goff.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how
I
he
called
had
you an idiot, naturally.
I liked how he had to go through the struggles at Cal and whatever, and he knows that it won't get worse than his rookie year playing with Jeff Fisher.
Yeah.
And I think Sean McVay was a hell of a coach.
He's a young guy, but
Super young, and I think his youth as a head coach showed in the playoffs.
yeah, it definitely
When
did.
you have the best player on the field named Todd Gurley, and you're not using him, we're not close enough.
Definitely not.
But hey, you're gonna learn from it.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I mean, he's only 31, 32 years old, so
I'm not going to say I called that shit, but I definitely did. On them just fizzling out in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
It was too good to be true. Jared Goff in his second year.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley, none of them have ever been there before, pretty much.
Nope.
Sean McVay's a young coach. And the playoffs is just a different ball game.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
And they're
Patriots
facing
make it
the
every year.
defending NFC champs, too, so
Mhm.
that was a tough one. That was a tough matchup for him.
Yeah, it definitely was. But hey, you get that experience in the next year. Who knows?
Mhm.
To the moon.
To the moon.
So who's a free agent for the Rams? You got that up, Mason?
I'm going to find the Rams. As long as he doesn't send me to another Pornhub pop-up.
Hey, no free sponsors. Go to xnxx.com for all your porn needs.
Love that site. Ooh, yeah. This could be another player for San Fran. Robert Quinn.
Is he a free agent?
He's not a free agent, but
cutting him?
he is a possibility to be cut. He counts 9.07% against the cap. His cap hit is $12 million, and his dead cap's only $955K.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a saving.
Yeah, it is. That is a lot of money saved.
God, Alec Ogretree's making that much. Oh, stupid.
Yeah, you're saving almost $12 million just by cutting Robert Quinn.
I don't know. I feel like if Quinn doesn't take a pay cut, I think he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they got to pay Aaron Donald.
Yeah, they do. Is that this season?
Yeah. That's why he was holding out.
Yeah, he's going to get paid.
He deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
He is a baller.
You think they retain him?
Yeah, they were retaining him.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I think he wants to stay, too.
Mm-hmm. Tremaine Johnson's out, though, huh?
I think Jermaine Johnson's gone.
How much cap room do they actually have?
I don't know.
Because they got to think about Jared Goff, too, in a couple of years.
Cap space, $45 million.
45 mil.
Yeah, so they have a lot of cap space, but
Yeah.
they got guys that need to get paid, though.
Yeah, they
like
do.
Aaron Donald needs to get paid. They said they want to bring back Tremaine Johnson. They could.
Yeah, they could. Especially if they cut Robert Quinn or restructure. I think they could definitely bring back
Yeah,
Tremaine.
but
Mark Barron, I heard they were going to get cut.
I
but
think he's
that's
a
only-
possibility. Because now that they're in a 3-4, you shouldn't have two undersized middle linebackers.
Yeah, it's just that they're only going to save like $4 million by cutting, or $7 million by cutting him.
Yeah.
Still going to have $3 million in dead cap. I mean, it's another player, but
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I heard they're really high on LaMarcus Joyner. He's like a corner/safety hybrid guy. I think he had a really good year, too, so I think they want to get him paid. I think he's a young guy, too. 27, maybe? Not super young, but he's in the league young. I think he came in the league when he was like 23, 24.
what kind of needs are they looking at? Because from what outside looking in, they had the number one offense in the league, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Says interior offensive line,
Okay.
outside linebacker, cornerback if they don't keep Tremaine, and strong safety.
okay. So D-backs
I
is
agree
kind of
with
what I
that.
was thinking.
Yeah, I was saying D-backs and then...
D-end.
was it a pass rusher they need on the outside?
Just outside
right?
linebacker.
Yeah,
They-
okay,
they
so
run
that's a
4-3.
pass rusher.
Pass rusher.
They're a 3-4 now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing. Aaron Donald still played really well.
Yeah, I think they're kind of a hybrid type
Yeah.
D. But yeah, I think one guy in free agency maybe is Eddie Lacy. Just kidding.
I feel like that'd be a great fit.
So I think they're definitely going to make a run at Tremaine Johnson. He's familiar with the system. I think they don't want to pay him.
Yeah. Yeah. He just made $16 million.
Yeah.
God. What
So one guy I could see them going after, Aldon Smith.
Howden Smith, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Otherwise, let's see. No, not really a lot sitting in free agency. Lamar Houston, maybe you take a shot at him. Yeah,
He actually played really well his last couple of games. I think he had a sack in 4 of his last 5 games at the end of the season.
Otherwise, young guys, you got Marquise Flowers, Cassius Marsh, Devin Kennard, Kareem Martin. Not a lot out there.
Yeah.
Definitely not a lot.
Well, I mean, they could try to re-sign Connor Barwin for a deal. I'm sure he'd want to come back.
Yeah.
I'm
for a deal.
Yeah.
I'm looking at inside linebackers because I think Mark Barron will get cut.
Yeah.
There's some actually okay names out there. You got Demario Davis, Zach Brown, Navarro Bowman, Todd Davis. I don't think is really good, but Kevin Minter was always solid in Arizona. But Navarro Bowman, I could see him coming back to the NFC West.
He intrigues me to go there.
Just be that veteran dude in that defense.
Yeah, I definitely think if you're filling out your and speaking of another San Francisco guy, Ahmad Brooks is also a free agent.
He played pretty well in Green Bay. I thought he was one of the few players on that defense that actually knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Not a lot of people knew what they were doing on that defense.
Would you agree with that, Mason?
Yeah, he played well.
Brooks looked all right. Yeah.
He was probably far and above better than Clay Matthews. But
yeah. This doesn't take much.
they could just trade for him,
days.
Clay Matthews, and then fix all their problems.
They should trade Clay Matthews. I hope he gets cut this year, but we'll get on that on another day. But maybe, those ex-49ers guys round out some veterans in that defense. But overall, I think they need some young talent because there's not a lot out here in free agency. Besides Aldon Smith would be.
Another inside linebacker / outside linebacker I could see the Rams going after is Christian Jones. He played pretty well in place of Trevathan and Krakowski in Chicago, and he also can play outside pass rusher too.
You said Zach Brown was a free agent?
Yeah, I think he almost led the league in tackles almost.
I think he
was close.
I think he was tied with the Browns guy.
That's what I'm thought, but right here it's saying that he played 15 games, 28 tackles, and Demario Davis played 16 games with 133. But I think Navarro Bowman only had 12 starts though. I think he didn't start.
You mean Zach Brown?
Zach Brown, yeah, duh. Sorry, I just said that dude's. Shut up, man. Shut up.
I like Zach Brown.
I like Zach Brown. He's fast.
Yeah, he is. Him and Ogletree would be kind of cool to watch together.
Yeah, and he's just coming from Washington. Washington had an okay defense this year. Not a great defense, that okay, Jesus.
Mason Foster,
Yeah, he got resigned. Still don't know why you guys didn't keep him.
I don't know either, man. I mean, we got Quan Alexander now, but
oh yeah, just looks like Foster can play inside and outside.
Easy play. Quit reminding me, it makes me upset.
Makes you feel better. Green Bay didn't even try getting him.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fucking stupid. Like, man, we got a big glaring hole at middle linebacker. Hey, Mason Foster's kind of good.
Yeah, and Chicago signed him for the minimum. I mean, we still cut him, but
must have been nice.
Yeah. So maybe a middle linebacker in free agency. That seems to ring.
I'd say with
true.
the quality of players, I say middle linebacker is probably the most average to above average.
And then maybe draft a pass rusher.
I'd say maybe draft pass rusher. Yeah.
draft or
When-
D-back.
What were they drafting in the 20s? So a guy like
Yeah.
Harold Landry could be a possibility.
Love his bend.
There's a couple corners that's going to fall down there in the 20s because I don't think a lot of teams need a corner this year.
Definitely not. I mean, when we did our mock draft, episode 3, when we did our mock draft, a lot of the corners sifted down to the bottom of the first round. So I think there's a lot of talent to be had there for the Rams.
For sure.
I'm not sure about the safety talent, though. It seems like if they re-sign that corner, would be the bigger need for them.
Yeah. Who is the safety? Oh, yeah, you said the safety's names.
No, I just mean for the draft.
Oh, yeah, the draft safeties. I don't know many names. That's actually...
I just know the Florida State guy, and that's
Yeah,
pretty much
Derwin
it.
James, yeah. Derwin James is good. Derwin James right there's a possibility.
Yeah, it depends on where he goes in this draft, but if he drops, I mean, that's a fucking win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it.
Derwin James reminds me of like a faster, better ball skilled Cam Chancellor.
That's fair. I agree. I think that's what he was starting to get compared to.
Trying to get compared to?
That he was getting compared to.
Oh.
I think before the season he was like compared to like Sean Taylor, but he kind of had like a down year this year, so then he ended up back in the Cam Chancellor's category.
That's so weird.
Which, I mean, in his defense, it's still not a bad thing
No,
to fall down to.
definitely not. He's just so big.
He is huge.
Speaking of Cam Chancellor, that dude, he just got paid, right? Like, he's still going to be a Seahawk, because I don't know what's going on with these Seahawks roster-wise.
No.
I don't know who's leaving, who's going.
They have a lot of things to do.
That's what happens when you win Super Bowls, man. That's why I'm glad my team never wins.
Win Super Bowls and you pay a lot of defensive players. Richard Sherman, he's a possibility to be traded or cut.
Yeah.
Earl Thomas, another possibility to be traded or cut.
Dwayne Brown probably going to get cut.
Maybe get cut. I think they traded a draft pick for him.
Yeah, but he's
a free agent, isn't he?
Dwayne Brown?
Free agent? Yeah.
No, he's still under contract for
he's not.
10 mil.
Oh.
0 dead cap, so they could cut his ass.
Yeah, so I would say right now that's a maybe.
Maybe. Oh,
Well, he's their best player on the offensive line, so it's tough.
Their offensive line's horrible.
I know.
So that's not saying much.
I know. Just saying.
Michael Bennett might get cut.
He might get cut.
Cliff Averill.
Cliff has a high chance of getting cut. That's a pretty big difference with his dead cap and cap hit.
Yeah,
Chancellor, I think, would be staying. It's not much.
I think so too.
It's like, what's the point of cutting him? You're only saving $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't cut good players to save $2 million.
Unless it's Michael Bennett.
Jeremy Lane, I think, is $7 million for Jeremy Lane. I don't know about that, but
He's safe this year, I think.
yeah,
This year and this
I'll
year.
say this year just because the whole Sherman thing might be gone. Yeah, because there's rumors Sherman's going to get traded before the season this year.
Mm-hmm. I remember those, and it was just talk, they said.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you got to see the value of people.
Yeah. But, what's their needs, they're saying? Offensive line?
Right tackle, guard, tight end if they don't re-sign Jimmy Graham.
They're not going to re-sign Jimmy Graham.
Defensive end and cornerback.
Defensive end, huge need for me. Offensive line, huge need. I think corner they can hang on.
Corner they can hang on. Let's see.
I mean, you want depth.
Defensive end, right? Let's see what's in the free agency. Because if they can, I would try to find someone in free agency for defensive end, and then maybe just spend all your draft picks on an offensive line.
Yeah.
Probably be a smart move.
They got to do something with that whole line. It's pretty ridiculous how shit that has been. Like, major shit.
So their cap space is at 13 mil right now.
Yeah.
But they have a potential if they cut Earl Thomas, Dwayne Brown, Michael Bennett, and Cliff Averill. They have a potential to get 28 mil back. So they would be at $41 million in cap space. That puts him in the running to go after some people, I think.
Yeah, I mean, some guys I could see doing could probably do well in Seattle. A guy like Coney Ely. He played for Carolina in the Super Bowl and then played for the Jets this past year. DeMarcus Lawrence, I don't think is going to hit free agency. I think the Cowboys will lock that up. Anza is another guy, but I don't think they would want to pay big money for Anza.
I don't think so either. I think that's the whole point of them getting rid of Bennett and Cliff Averill.
Yeah, Julius Peppers, I think he goes back to Carolina.
Or retires.
Or retires.
Could go with Adrian Claiborne. He had 10 sacks this year.
Did he really?
Yeah. Well, he had 6 sacks in one game.
Okay. I was about to
But I
be
could see
really
that, though,
upset.
because Claiborne kind of fits in that, kind of like a Michael Bennett guy, where he's not like an elite pass rusher, but he's good enough at it, and he's also a really good run stopper.
Yeah.
So I could see Claiborne. Plus, he
Claiborne on the same team as Michael Bennett.
Oh, in Tampa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think they were on the same team.
So Bennett got traded.
I'm trying to think.
Or
Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
Yeah, because Claiborne's 29, so he's been around for a while.
Yeah, they were on the same team because we drafted Gerald McCoy the year before we drafted Claiborne. And Michael Bennett was there that year, so. Yep. Good times.
Get
Good
that
times.
recorded
Greg Schiano, man. He was a fucking animal. That dude knew how to blow up a roster with the best of them.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I like the Claiborne, though. I like the Claiborne one.
Yeah, Claiborne would. That's definitely a good pickup for them if they do manage to sign him.
Yeah, and then the rest of the players I'm seeing, I don't know.
Speaking of which, where did the Seahawks coordinators go?
Dude, Julius Peppers had 11 sacks. Jesus.
Still playing like an animal.
God.
Where did the coordinators go for the Seahawks?
Seahawks?
Uh,
I think, did Bevo end up in Arizona? Bevo? Darren Bevo?
I'm not sure.
I know the offensive coordinator is Schottenheimer. Brian Schottenheimer. That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
He was Rex Ryan's offensive coordinator with Sanchez.
All-star offense, that one.
Oh, yes.
But Cliff Averill to the Falcons?
Yeah, I could see that.
It could happen. I mean, they with freeing up that much cap space, I think they might go after a guy like Claiborne. That makes sense, but I think it makes more sense for them to go after some O-linemen. I don't think they re-signed Jimmy Graham.
I don't think so either.
They got to protect Russell Wilson. And
I think they learned that when they got rid of their best offensive lineman for Jimmy Graham.
yeah,
Yep.
I definitely agree.
Max Unger.
So we're looking at a guy like Nate Solder. He'd be good.
Anybody would be a freaking upgrade.
Yep. Greg Robinson. He fits the bill. Big old mauler.
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine Bushrod. I mean, he's old, but DJ Fluker.
Yeah.
You got just a lot of guys here.
I jumped on the tight ends page, and there's some decent ones in here.
Really?
Got Roger Green, Trey Burton, Philadelphia's backup tight end. He's a good athlete, and
Like
he can
third
throw.
stringer tight
And he
end?
can
He's
throw
got a passing
touchdowns.
touchdown.
Tyler
Yeah,
Eifert
passing
is a
touchdown,
free
Super Bowl.
agent.
Yeah, he's an interesting one because he's a good player, but he gets hurt all the time.
Luke Wilson is a free agent for Seattle. I can see them trying to bring him back. Niles Paul, Austin Seferian-Jenkins looked pretty decent for the Jets. He scored some touchdowns. Now he finally played with a real quarterback.
Yeah.
Richard Rodgers is always pretty good.
Richard Rodgers
He's
is better
average.
than people give him credit for.
I'm not going to give him credit. He's average.
I'm not saying he's amazing. I'm just saying a lot of people think he's just like garbage or something.
I
He
don't think he's
outplayed
garbage.
Martellus Bennett. Wasn't hard, but he did.
And then Troy
Martellus Bennett quits
Nicholas is there too. Yeah. There's some guys in free agency if they wanted to. They could probably get cheaper than what they're paying Jimmy Graham now.
Oh, absolutely. I just think that these old linemen, I think they got to pick up like 2.
I can see it.
And then just
They got
grit their teeth and hope that Russell Wilson can pass his way to some victories this season.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to need to pick up some young talent.
But the only problem is that they're going to have some real competition for O-line in free agency with another divisional team.
Who's that?
The Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
They also haven't had an O-line in the past 10 years.
Yeah. You can tell this because Carson Palmer doesn't even want to play anymore.
No. He's like, nope, broke my fucking arm playing for this shit.
Bullshit.
Thought about retiring. Should have went with my gut.
Didn't do it. Get fucked. Yeah, it's just weird because they paid people like Iupati and Jared Feldier.
Mm-hmm. They just haven't worked out.
Yeah. Like Iupati for sure. I'm pretty sure he got hurt this past season.
But maybe, because I haven't watched enough Arizona games, but maybe part of it's because the system Bruce Arians was running. Because a lot of it's deep vertical passing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Quarterback's kind of back there a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So maybe that played a part of it.
Maybe.
But
yeah, it would be definitely interesting to see the bidding wars that go on those old linemen
mm-hmm.
between these two teams.
For sure.
Who do you think Seattle targets in the draft?
What
What position?
Offensive line.
You think so? I think pass rusher, man.
What are they picking? Sorry to interrupt you, Mason.
Yeah, Mason, you look busy over there. They got to be picking in like the late teens, right? Like 19,
I'd say late
18-ish.
teens. Yeah, late teens.
I think we should know this, but we don't.
Nope. We just had like a draft board, didn't we?
Yeah, it's over there. Oh, maybe I can see it.
Oh, anyway, so late teens, early 20s.
Yeah, I think they're like 20, 19.
Yeah.
Because Baltimore's 16.
I don't know.
I can see that.
I can see them going 3 positions: offensive line, pass rusher, or defensive back.
Yeah. I see
They
offensive
don't have
line.
a second round or third round pick.
So they really have to hit it out of the park.
They got to hit a home run. Holy shit. All right.
That's the only reason why I thought they would keep Dwayne Brown, because I think they traded a second round for him.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, but fucking, it might be smart. They can save so much money, though.
Oh, yeah, he's a free agent. They can maybe sign him for cheaper.
No, he's still in contract.
Oh, yeah, I keep thinking. He wanted a new contract. That's what it is. That's why I keep thinking.
Yeah, because he's still in contract for this year. 10 mil.
Alright, well, maybe they can get him a pay cut. I don't know.
10 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of problems with this team.
That's why I think Seattle finishes last.
I would not be comfortable.
No, not last.
As a Seattle
Arizona
fan.
might. I don't know. A tough one. Whoever.
Depends on who
whoever it
Arizona
is.
picks up for quarterback.
Yeah.
I would not be comfortable as a Seattle fan.
Nope.
Because I don't want to buy a jersey right now because I don't know who's going to be on the team. You know what I mean?
They're
Mhm.
definitely not making it to the playoffs.
I don't think they make the playoffs.
You don't think so?
Mm.
Oh, speaking of that, Rams. They win the division this year?
Yes.
That repeat?
I say they do.
Mason?
Yeah.
I agree. They're not missing a lot of pieces and they got a lot of cap space.
No, they're one of the few teams that has a big time star on offense and a big time star on defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to stop.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't think Seattle makes it.
No? Worse than last year? Better than last year? Same?
They do worse than last year.
I think so too. Worse. I think they're rocking like a 5-11.
Like, even if they did bring this team back, Richard Sherman's, I think, hitting 30.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Thomas is another year older. Cam Chancellor is another year older. Still don't have an O-line.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's banged up.
I think your offensive coordinator you signed is garbage. No offense, Brian Schottenheimer. Then, yeah.
I speak for the Schottenheimer family. Oh, none taken.
And then, yeah, I don't know. That's all I got for Seattle.
So back to Arizona then. Who are they picking up at quarterback?
I still think they're one of the few. I think they're a team that will trade for
Alex Smith?
Wouldn't have been a bad idea.
It wouldn't have been.
I'd say
Did
they
you
try
know
to.
Alex Smith was the most accurate deep ball passer last
Yeah.
year? That's fucking insane to me.
You know why?
Why?
You know who is his offensive coordinator?
Don't even start. Don't even start. Every show, you gotta fucking talk about Matt Nagy. We get it. You're excited.
It feels good. Anyway, yeah, and the other reason I know you were really hoping for the Kirk Cousins go.
Yeah,
but
after
that's
further review.
cap space, 23 mil.
Yeah.
I mean,
They'll free
you
some
can
up,
cut
but-
some line. It's like the only one people I see on their top 5 cap hits is I could see them getting cut as an offensive lineman.
Yeah. Yep.
Buchanan, I could probably see getting cut.
Adrian Peterson's getting cut.
Adrian Peterson, oh yeah, that's for sure gonna get cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, Larry Fitz, you deserve as much money as possible, but like, if you want to win a ring, man, why are you taking up 16 mil?
Yeah. Man, we need to pay a quarterback, Larry. You think you want to restructure your contract real fast?
No. Let's drop it to 10 mil, man. Come on.
He's getting paid more than Pat Pete.
Yeah. Well, then again, that's just his cap hit. I guess his base salary is 11 mil. That is
He's getting paid the same as Pat Pete. And he's like 30-some.
Yep. Yeah, I think Larry Fitz is turning 35 this year.
One thing I do like about the Cardinals, though, is their young talent on defense. I like Hassan Riddick. I like, what's his
Buda
name?
Baker?
Buda Baker. Yeah, that's my dude.
Yep.
Loved him coming out of the draft. They still got Tyron. They still got Pat Pete. They just got a lot of talent on defense still.
And now they got defense-minded head coach.
Mm-hmm.
He brings the best out of a secondary. He's a good, very good secondary coach. And hopefully he can bring the best out of Robert Nicodemici.
Yeah, Robert Kimdichi.
Yeah, hopefully they get the best out of him because he's very, very athletic for his size.
Yeah, I liked Robert Fettuccini coming out of college. He looked like a good player.
Did you actually like him, or did you want to just be able to say his name, last name that?
That was his last name, right?
Yeah,
Fettuccine?
whatever. What's needs for them, Mason?
I bet you I can guess where he went to college.
What?
He went to the U, right? All right. See, I don't know who he is.
Ole Miss.
All right, close enough.
Offseason needs is quarterback,
Yep.
No way.
offensive tackle,
Hang on.
wide receiver, outside linebacker, and cornerback.
Okay. Wide receiver, I can see. Quarterback, I don't know why I can't see it.
They need to ride with Drew Stanton.
You know who I think?
Didn't Blaine Gabbert beat him? They have Blaine Gabbert.
Yeah,
still.
Blaine Gabbert's a solid backup.
Who do you think? Which quarterback? Answer the question. Do they draft a quarterback or do they pick one up or both?
Both.
Both?
I don't know if they do both. You can see one or the other. So they could probably squeeze out with Drew Stanton and Blaine Gabbert with a rookie for a year, maybe.
That's a hard
Let it
year
develop. Oh yeah.
for Larry.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
I think I think their team. I think they are in the mindset of a win now.
Yeah, Larry kind of has that. I'm gonna retire unless you pick up some
Well, they need
motherfucking.
Well, like your
players."
defense is going to be all right. You got Chandler Jones, PP, Tyrann Mathieu, Buda Baker.
Mhm.
If you could somehow get Dion Buchanan back on a cheaper contract, you got that.
Yep. Which he's not.
Hassan Reddick.
He's just maybe getting cut.
Yeah,
You know.
but
I think the only reason why he gets cut though is to pick up a quarterback. I think that's their number one goal.
I think
free
they
agency.
sign a quarterback in free agency, and then I don't think they draft one in the first. I think they go for an offensive lineman in the first, and then they draft a kind of a project in the later rounds.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks they will bring in though. I 100% don't think it's Kirk. I think they try to trade for Nick Foles or
My pick is Sam Bradford.
Sam Bradford, if they trust his knees not to fall off, yep.
His knee's going to fall off. His shoulder's going to fall off. They could go Derek Anderson.
No.
Screw that. Go with the
Bring back Josh McCown.
Yeah. Case Keenum.
Speaking of Josh McCown, because he did have a really good year this year, you can't find a better quarterback to cheat a young guy if they did decide to go that route.
You know what?
Hey, Smoking Jay's out there.
Here's my compromise. It's a young guy, so you don't have to draft him, but it's a free agent pickup.
I'm trying to look at this quick so I can have a quick prediction of what you're going to say.
Don't you dare.
You say Brock Osweiler or Geno Smith, I'm going to kick you. Or Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh, Teddy.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, Teddy. Come on, dude. He's only 25.
I thought for sure
he's 26 on my list.
26. All right. What?
I thought for sure you were talking about Kellen Clemens.
No, Scott Tolzien.
I could see Josh Johnson.
He used to play for the Bucks.
Yeah, the dude always finds a job by the end of the year. He always finds a job.
It's so weird. No, Teddy Bridgewater, man. I think he might be the guy there. He's 26. You know, he's kind of a project.
What if they somehow still Drew Brees?
That would make me just lose my fucking mind.
That would be so awesome.
Because they don't have the cap room. They don't have the coaches.
Just signs a $2 million. That's the thing. You don't really need an offensive coach with Brees.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have the coaches that are like, hey, Breeze, remember us? When we all used to hang out together?
Oh, hey, remember us? You used to play against us all the time? You know, the head coach is from Carolina.
You can play for us now. The NFC West is weak. We must take them.
But, yeah, I mean, Bridgewater maybe get him back in a Cardinals helmet. Played for Louisville.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get him in that red.
I could possibly see that.
It just makes a lot of sense because he's not going to cost a lot of money. He's young.
Yeah.
And when he was playing, proven commodity.
Yeah. I mean, well, I won't say proven. Dude's best year was 14 touchdowns against 15 picks. Fuck that.
Did he make the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, I'm still upset about that. You knew where I was going with this.
But yeah, I think they could pick him up and have him be
I could see that.
semi-successful and then still draft a guy late.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't think it's going to happen, but I can see where you're going with it, though. Mm. Another guy could see them going after. We're going to keep attacking Minnesota quarterbacks. We said Sam Bradford. We said Teddy.
Case Keenum, huh?
He's only 29.
I think he's going to ask for too much money.
Oh, I think so, too. I think he ends up...
That's the reason why I didn't say his name.
If Minnesota doesn't get Kirk, I think they bring back Keenum and Bridgewater.
Yeah.
That's what I think would happen.
Yeah.
But I see Bradford's going to leave. Man, that dude can just stay healthy, dude. Dude can throw a ball. He can throw a football.
I still don't know what it is about him. I look at him in his helmet, and he just looks so fucking weird.
So he's got the small helmet with the long sleeves.
Yeah, he's got the long sleeves. He just looks like a weird dude.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like your boss, Jason.
A little bit.
If he was wearing a helmet, they would look the same.
Just put a beard on him, too.
You don't even need the beard. Make Jason shave his beard. Does he have a beard now?
Yeah. He's usually rocking a beard.
Oh, good for him.
He's still trying to look like Keanu Reeves.
He does look like Keanu Reeves.
Big time.
Does that mean by the transitive property that Sam Bradford looks like Keanu Reeves?
But I don't really think he looks like Keanu Reeves.
Just in the eyes.
Bring back
in
Falco.
the eyes. Oh, in the eyes for sure. Bring back Shane Falco.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but the only reason I could see Sam Bradford in Arizona is because they don't have an O-line.
Yeah. He looks good pummeled.
Yeah, he needs dude, give him an O-line, dude, and Sam Bradford's a good quarterback.
Maybe he goes to the Rams.
Comeback story.
So, I think they put all their marbles in quarterback this offseason, right?
Mm-hmm.
That seems to make sense. And David Johnson coming back next year. That's great.
Which I don't think we didn't even touch on that. Right there, you're getting a top 5 running back.
Yeah. That's a need. Taken care of.
Boom. Yeah. And he makes your offense already way better.
So no matter what quarterback you pick,
See
as long
that-
as David Johnson doesn't get hurt, that's a lot of weight off of your shoulder.
Yeah,
That's why I don't think Sweaty Teddy might be the worst thing.
All right. And that's why I think if Arizona figures out the quarterback position, I think they will easily compete with the Rams and 49ers for the division.
So you think?
So I think their defense is almost just as good as the Rams.
So you think quarterback and free agency draft? What are you looking at?
Draft. So yeah, I mean, in first round, quarterback is an option depending on
Where are they picking?
15th, 14th, 15th.
I'm guessing 15.
You're guessing 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't even have the draft on?
No.
Yeah, it's 15. I see it on the board.
Yeah, so
That's why I asked him.
I'd say quarterback or offensive line, I think.
Okay. My vote's offensive line.
Or, oh, yeah, I'm just saying if they, for some reason, couldn't get anything at quarterback,
And weird shit's
then I
happened.
think they trade up to get a quarterback then. But, yeah I think offensive line or maybe wide receiver.
Yeah, we didn't even touch on wide
Their
receiver.
GM isn't afraid to draft wide receivers. And I don't think they have much of anybody besides
Larry.
Larry.
Who is still
because-
putting up insane numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's
They got
great.
the Browns.
John Brown's gone.
Yeah, John Brown's going to be gone.
Or,
He has I guess
Sad
he has
day
like
for
a
me.
disorder thing that
What?
I forgot what it is, where he like when he gets hurt or some crap, it takes extra long for it to heal or something.
Is it slow development in Madden?
Yes, it's something like that. I'm not 100%
Man, that
sure
makes
what
me
it was.
sad.
Yeah, you
'Cause
like
I
John
liked him.
Brown. Yeah,
He was fast. He did good for me in fantasy that one time back in the day.
But yeah, I guess. Oh, holy crap! It says on here, Nick,
What?
the drafts, 2018 draft picks, 15, 47, 79, 143, 207. They only got 5 picks.
Ooh.
But yeah, it says right on the thing.
On Spot Track?
Yeah.
God, I love
Just gotta
Spot
gotta
Track.
scroll down a little bit.
SpotTrack.com, not our sponsor, but go to them for all your contract needs.
Seattle has a lot of draft picks. Though.
Pornhub. for
Even
all
though
your-
they don't
all your
have a
needs.
second and third, they got 1/4, 3/5, and 4/7. They're gonna hit the late rounds.
So how much cap space do we say they had?
Who?
Arizona.
Arizona. Is it 23 mil? 23 mil plus cut. That's the thing. I just don't know who they would cut.
No. 23 mil though, right?
Yeah.
Riddle me this. Don't riddle
Oh,
it to me.
Antoine Bethea will probably get cut.
He's
He's
not.
old.
Not actually a riddle. Antoine Bethea, and we said the other guy, Deion Buchanan.
Yeah.
So, how much cap room does that free up?
Buchanan would free up and make it 31. Bethea would make it like 35, 36.
Boom. From me to you, Sammy Watkins as an Arizona Cardinal.
Not gonna happen
Probably not.
because I think the Rams are
Definitely going to re-sign him.
They're gonna resign him or franchise him.
Yeah. But
You get a deal
how do you
on
feel about it?
Michael Floyd.
I wouldn't. No, I would. Why not bring back Michael Floyd? You
He's
have
good,
nothing
man.
else.
that's true.
You get
That
a
is
really
true.
cheap Terrell Pryor.
I don't know, man. They could get somebody like that in free agency. Get a wide receiver, maybe. Allen Robinson.
I think. Yeah, I'd say maybe dip in free agency at wide receiver and then
Not Allen
draft.
Robinson.
Oh no, he's not. He's probably gonna stay in Jacksonville.
No, he's got 14 mil market value. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
Not. Who's their head coach from?
Carolina.
Carolina. Ooh.
Yeah,
So
But
not a lot of
just looking well. I'd
options.
say Arizona would draft a receiver in round 2, 3, or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe second, depending on what they spend in free agency. Because there's some okay guys in free agency they could bring in.
Yeah, I mean, there's still Terrell Pryor, Mike Wallace, Harry Douglas. I mean, if you really want to get old with it. Kamar
Taylor
Aiken.
Gabriel, Kamar Aiken.
I actually like Kamar Aiken. I think he's a solid.
Jerron
player.
Brown could be back.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys out
Albert
there.
Wilson, he looked kind of solid in Kansas City. 554 yards in Kansas City. Marquise Lee,
Love
Jordan
Marquise Lee.
Matthews, Paul Richardson from Seattle. I actually like Paul Richardson. He's a little speedster. Landry, I think he's going to cost too much.
Brian Cook's always good too.
He's quick. He's not that
Not
quick.
really. No, he's like a bigger guy.
I wish he was quick.
Yeah, it would have made way more sense.
You get Dante Moncrief.
D'Anthony Thomas. Yeah, Moncrief. There's some okay receivers in free agency.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see them snatching up one of those guys.
Yeah.
And then filling a small need for him.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be the worst move. And then him and a quarterback, and hey, you got yourself a good situation. It seems like to draft some O linemen and draft some best player available rather than for need. So Arizona Cardinals, what's your verdict on them next season?
Depending on if they get a veteran quarterback, I say they'll finish third.
Okay.
Depending on what that quarterback is, if they somehow manage to get a Kirk,
Fingers crossed.
then I could see them competing for first.
Yeah, of course.
I think their defense is really good already. And then offensively, I mean, all you need is a couple O linemen, and then another wide receiver or two, and boom, you got David Johnson. Fucking put him at split out if you need to.
Yeah, you could. I definitely see them as the team that, barring injuries, of course, for them, not only them, but everybody else. Barring injuries, I see them as the team that's in third, fighting for a wild card spot, and then is not able to close it at the end of the season. But I see them headed in the right direction to be a successful team in the future.
Yeah.
Depending on their quarterback situation.
I agree.
So if they pick up like a Bradford and don't draft a guy, I'm worried.
No, don't draft a guy. I'm like, dude, what are you guys doing now?
I mean, weirder shit's happen. I mean, look at Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
Did you hear what that Colts GM said?
The rivalry's back on.
Yeah, what rivalry, man? You ain't going nowhere. Your team blows.
Good old Jim Irsay.
They have a terrible
It wasn't Jim
roster.
Irsay.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm pretty sure he's in jail.
He's not in jail.
I think he got fired or something, though. Like, I know he's not the GM anymore. It's some other guy that looks tough. He's trying to act tough.
Chris Ballard he was a scout in Chicago, and then he became one of the head scouts in Kansas City.
And now look at him. What a guy.
Matt Miller loves him. You know Matt Miller?
Yeah, Bleacher Report?
Yeah, scout dude. He loves Chris Ballard.
Okay.
So I should just tell you that he's a piece of shit.
Oh, I love Matt Miller, though. He seems like a nice guy.
He seems like a nice guy. I think he sometimes posts his drafts on Reddit or something, because I see him commenting back on people.
That's always
he's like never a dick back, so good for him.
Yeah, I mean, the internet's a horrible place.
Yeah, people are just fucking ruthless.
People just hate mock drafts, whatever it is. They're just like, my team picked what?
I wanted this guy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he was picked already. Fuck that. Trade up for that man.
That was a soundbite I heard today. And then the Matt Patricia introductory press conference. I watched that today as well.
Yeah, trimmed the
Some
beard.
sound bites. Yeah, I trimmed the beard, and I never heard him talk before today. He's got a weird voice.
Does he?
Yeah, it's just way lighter than I thought it would be. And he always looks so serious on the sideline. But he's a really funny guy.
Nice.
I don't know. He just seems like a really nice, jolly dude. I was like, there's no way this guy worked with Belichick.
Yeah, I remember reading some quote about how he mentions how he's like Italian and how saying just like a simple one-word answer is tough for him or something because of that or something. I don't know. I think he talks with his hands or something.
Yeah, he kind of does. He's wearing this suit that he looks like he never wears suits.
I saw a picture. I'm like, that's what you wore, man?
Yeah.
I love it. And then he kept the pencil in his ear.
Yeah, he's like, let me get comfortable. Puts the pencil in his ear. That was funny.
Oh, nice.
But no, he had the suit on. It just looked like he pulled it out of his closet. Like he got it from Kohl's. It was just like, yeah, better wear this today.
Oh, that's
My
awesome.
introductory press conference.
That's awesome, man. He sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah, he seems cool. And then the media asked him, so Detroit has a history of losing, and coordinators that come out of New England under Belichick have a history of losing. Do you think you'll break that trend? And he was just like, I don't want to talk about that. So we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
I'm just my own guy.
Nice.
I'm Matt Patricia. No other Matt Patricias come before me. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's a cool answer, but definitely a cop out.
I saw that they asked him about defensive play calling, whatever, and he was just like, yeah, well, it's nice being head coach that I can call plays on offense and defense. I was like,
Yeah, special teams. He's like, if I want to make the call, I can. Just like, oh, my red flag went up, but don't worry about it. I didn't know he was an offensive guy.
Yeah, he's
at one point.
Yeah. I think he started out as like an offense assistant.
Offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. I hope they do okay. And then I hope they fire him. And then Tampa picks him up.
He's so cool. No, I mean, it sucks because I always like to wish, any new head coach like the best, but
yeah,
when you play in the same division as a team that I like, it's like, sorry, dude.
Which team do you like? I couldn't tell.
I'm kind of fond of the team in Chicago.
Oh, they suck.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, White Sox?
Past couple of years.
Yeah, White Sox.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they're rebuilding. Not a White Sox fan, but...
They're the shitty team in Chicago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for us.
Yep.
So next time we're covering what?
What do we do? NFC West? AFC West.
AFC West next time?
AFC
All right,
West.
sounds good.
What is that, on Tuesday?
Yeah. Yep.
Tuesday. Because I'm not going to be here on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't need you.
Is Mason going to be on Tuesday? Oh, he's a maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
No, he's there.
Oh, he's there?
He's there. Otherwise, I got to go solo, and I don't think I can do that.
All right, Mason. You get to see it on Tuesday. He just stays home with
You know
this.
that? Tuesday, you could see Mason's beautiful face for the first time.
Don't wear the glasses.
All right.
Tuned.
Nick Bednarowski, Vince Kasai, Mason Goodwin, High Upside guys. We'll see you next time.
Toodaloo,
Throw the paper
motherfuckers.
at the camera.
Shut up.
I thought that's what you got.